Namaskar, my name is Mala Barua. Welcome to the Sikh Daily Meditations. So today we are going to explore and try and understand how the mind creates the likes and dislikes in our lives. How does it happen? Where does it come from? And is it real? So we all know that we have certain likes, we have certain dislikes. And the same thing that we like, after a while we may dislike. And the thing that we dislike, after a while we may like. So what is this phenomena of likes and dislikes, which in the Vedas is called Raga and Dwesha? So sit with your spine straight, your head, neck and shoulders all in a straight line. Whatever thoughts and emotions you came into the room with, put them aside. Be fully focused where you are at this moment. Whether you're sitting on a mat, a cushion, sofa, chair, or even lying down on the floor. Just become aware of your posture. Your eyes are gently closed, and the palms of your hands either placed comfortably on your laps or in chin mudra on your knees. For the chin mudra, touch the tip of your forefinger and thumb together, and the other three fingers should be pointing straight outwards. And bring your attention to your breath. Slowly begin to listen to your breath. And you might find that after a while, your mind got distracted by other thoughts. And in case that happened, it's not a problem, because that is the nature of the mind. And it's important that you understand that. It is the nature of the mind to jump from thought to thought, just like a monkey jumps from tree to tree. And that's why very often the mind is referred to as the monkey mind. And in the practice of meditation, dharana, which means concentration, is extremely important to keep the mind steady on one thought. So here we are just focusing on the breath. And you may watch your breath. Are you breathing fast or slow? Deep or shallow? Long or short? Just notice your And once you feel your mind has somewhat become a little steady, a little calmer, a little less active, then take your attention to the top of your head, the crown of your head, and relax. And the back and the sides of your head, relax. Come to the front of your face. If you're holding a frown, release the frown. Drop your eyelids over your eyes. Come to the bridge of your nose, relaxing the bridge of your nose. The cheekbones, the ears, temples, down to your chin and mouth. Relax. Do a quick scan of your body and you'll find that these body parts which you've just relaxed will stand out compared to the rest of the body which has not been consciously relaxed. From the upper lip and lower lip, just say hello to your resting tongue. I pay a lot of attention to the tongue in my meditations because I encourage people to speak less. So become aware of the noise we make with our tongues. So many random words, unchosen. Always think before you speak. And now watch this resting tongue. Come down to your throat, back, front and sides. Your shoulders, the shoulder joints, just relax them. Dropping your shoulders, the back of your shoulders. Front of your chest. Relax. Travel down the upper arms, elbows, lower arms, both your hands. Feeling that sensation of relaxation. Your wrist joints, palms of your hands, the back of your hands, all 10 fingers and all 10 fingertips. Relax, relax. Feel the movement on your chest as you inhale and as you exhale. Slowly you're allowing your mind to come inward as you are in pratyahar, where your senses are closed to the external world. Only your sense of hearing is open to the sound of my voice. Watch the expansion and contraction of your chest as you breathe. Notice if you're still thinking or watching the expansion and contraction in your chest. And then bring your attention to your heart area, the space of your heart, also known as the Hriday Akash. And for a few moments, explore your feelings, your emotions at this moment in time. Not how you were feeling in the morning, not how you were feeling yesterday, but now. How are you feeling now? Keeping your attention and mind focused on your emotion sensations. Conclude here with one emotional word for yourself. You can put that into your journal at the end of the class. and explore it further. Analyze it, dissect it, understand it. Especially if it's a negative emotion. And then bring your attention to your solar plexus. Notice how you feel in your solar plexus. Relax your solar plexus. Also a very important center in the human body, connecting us through a psychic umbilical cord to the rest of the universe. And then come down to your lower abdomen, relaxing your lower abdomen. Your hips, the hip joints, the buttocks, the thighs, knees and calf muscles, ankles, heels, and soles of your feet. And all 10 toes relax. Your whole body is now relaxed. Your whole body is now relaxed. And your whole body is now relaxed. Do a quick scan of your body. Notice if there are any body parts you feel are still holding tension. Take your focus to that body part, breathe into it, and allow that body part to relax. And notice if you're feeling a sense of calm, sense of tranquility, sense of silence as your body is relaxed. And this is a good time to absorb. So what happens in our everyday living? Our physical bodies contain these sense organs like the eyes, nose, ears, etc. And these sense organs are constantly being stimulated from the external world. And this stimulation is transmitted into the mind as thoughts. So we might like the smell or not like the smell, we might like the visual or not like the visual, we might like the sound of certain music, not like the sound of certain music, and so on. So this interpretation of whether I like or I don't like is happening in the mind. And why do we have to understand? Why is it necessary for us to understand how these likes and dislikes are created? The reason is our thoughts create our feelings create our actions, and our actions create our experience in life. To repeat that, the thoughts in our minds create feelings, the feelings create our actions, and the actions create our experience of life. So right at the top, our likes and dislikes impact our experience. Now, to give you a good example, my usual favorite is a chocolate cake. So I'm looking at this piece of chocolate cake, a slice of chocolate cake, and it's looking delicious. I like the smell of it. I like the texture of it. I also like the way it sounds. Strawberry black forest or cherry black forest, etc. It sounds very delicious. So I like everything about it. I like the look of it. I like the smell of the chocolate. I like the sound of the name. I like the texture, the touch, the feel. So I have a slice of that chocolate cake. Goes down really well. And then I want more. So I have another slice of chocolate cake. And then I say, oh, wow, that was also really good. Let me just have another half of a slice of chocolate cake. And by the time I finished my third slice, I don't like this chocolate cake anymore. It's too sweet. It's too soggy. The cherries were not that great. So my like turned to dislike. And 1 week later, when somebody offered me a slice of Black Forest chocolate cake, I said to him, "No thanks, I don't like chocolate cake." Now here's another person presented with the same chocolate cake, and he from the start didn't like the look of the chocolate, didn't like the texture, didn't like the smell. It's too dark. He said, "I don't like dark chocolate, I don't like cherries." And he didn't like chocolate cake. But someone told him, "Oh, you just got to try. Just take a small bite. See what it's like. Don't say no before you haven't tried it. You have to experience it. It's delicious. It melts in your mouth." So he takes a spoonful of the cake, and he feels one spoonful was not enough to make up his mind. He takes another spoonful of cake and gradually finishes the slice and says, "Well, actually that was quite nice." Takes another slice, enjoys it, decides for himself that actually he does like chocolate cake. So next time, a week later, when someone offers him chocolate cake, he says, "Oh, I love chocolate cake." So our senses have guided us to either like or dislike the chocolate cake. But the qualities that we've given to the chocolate cake has come from our minds. The chocolate cake just exists as a piece of chocolate cake. The like and the dislike of the chocolate cake has come from our minds. So the object of our desire or non-desire doesn't contain any qualities. It is our projection from the mind that absorbs according to us, the qualities. Once we understand this, like someone might like to smoke and someone can't stand the smell of smoke and so on. Once we understand that, then every single object, every single relationship, every single thing in our lives are given value or no value with our minds. And why is it important to know this? Is because we can change our minds. So never take your likes and dislikes too seriously, because you can change your mind. But you have to know how to work on your mind. And you have to understand that the likes and dislikes are coming only from our sense perceptions. The object does not contain those qualities. It is our minds that projects the qualities onto the object. So when you finish the meditation today, take some time to just understand this concept properly. Write it down in your journals and repeatedly read it. This is what is important in spiritual practice, is to repeatedly learn something, because each time you learn something deeper from it. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes of reflection on the Raga and Dwesha, the likes and dislikes. Very slowly, allow your fingers to move very gently. Allow your toes to move very gently. Come back into your physical body. When you're ready, rub the palms of your hands together. Place the palms over your eyes. Pat your cheeks, feeling the heat. Pat your ears, your neck, and your shoulders. And slowly begin to open your eyes. With that, your session is over. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.